Welcome to Korfball this fine Saturday morning.
It's a Sunday, but that's
it's
okay.
A Sunday. It's been a long weekend
Brilliant
already.
Start.
Great start to the stream. It's York v Lancaster, of course, in Rose. I'm joined with Lancaster Korfball Megan. Megan, you should be feeling confident today.
Oh, I feel so good. I'm really, genuinely, I'm really looking forward to it for both teams. I think last year was obviously a little bit of a struggle for York. It was a 40-4 win for Lancaster last year. So we're hoping that this year the game is going to be a little bit more equal.
Yeah, you probably don't hope so. I do. It'll be nice. You were speaking to Lewis, number 64 for York earlier. He said be a bit more even.
I was, Lucas, yeah, we were chatting a little bit and he said they've got a few more players in that are a little bit more confident with Korf this year, so hopefully a little bit more even.
And two SABS officers.
Yeah, I know, I was looking at it last night and I was, and we started, oh my goodness.
That was quick.
Very, very quick. So we have York attacking. I was going to say York attacking to the left, but actually it depends what side of the court you're on, so never mind. You can tell which way they're attacking because
to the left of the court.
They're trying to get the ball.
Oh.
Never mind. Okay, out of her hands there, straight into Jess number 14. To Louise and to Tom. Lancaster attacking. Charlotte's going to take a shot there. Oh, that was so unlucky. Really, really close. Just hit the rim. Tom's in a lovely feed position there. Charlotte's going to take another shot. Oh, very unlucky from Charlotte there. Two really, really good shots. You can see that Tom is number 21, is getting into that good feed position, which was really, really good. It let Rachel, number 83, get that first shot in for Lancaster.
It's an early lead for Lancaster.
Early lead for Lancs,
Not
indeed.
what we wanted.
We're impartial.
We are impartial. Rose is up in, shot comes in.
Any goals are good goals.
Any goals are good goals, and that was Oliver Neely with the shot, I believe. And to the left of the court, Chapman lays it off. Back to Neely.
Another feed there.
Yeah. Really good.
You can see the girls are trying to get a good run there. You can see that really strong feed under the post. Jess for Lancaster, number 14, and Louise, number 12 for Lancaster, were doing some really good defending there. They were not letting the girls get past them into that feed.
Excellent reception. They look really disciplined early on here. Lancaster coming forward again.
And Charlotte again trying to take that shot. And Tom, number 21, unlucky for Lancaster there. Really nice run from Rachel there. She had a little slip there, number 83. Lovely shot from Barney there. Bit of a miss on the rim. Barney's going to try again. You can see in Korf, it's a little bit different from netball in that you can take that extra step. I had to unlearn this when I started doing Korf because I'm a netballer. And when you've got that ball, you can take that extra step, whereas in netball it's very, very strict. So you can see a lot of players kind of taking that step back to take the shot. Charlotte there with another shot. She's taken loads. Fantastic shot from number 20, Charlotte there for Lancaster, and that is 2-0.
York are getting the shots off there, just
Lancaster.
a bit too tame, it seems currently. Not really getting anywhere near the Korf, as they do switch, and it falls to Noah Lords.
Unlucky throw there. Straight to Lancaster Barney, number 26. Another shot from Jess there.
Oh, off the court.
They're not playing with a shot clock today.
As we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
How do you see that change in the game?
I think it's see, that was a penalty for Lancaster
First penalty
because
of the game.
Jess number 14 was defended by number 15 from York. Unlucky from Jess there, but she tried again and got it in. So in Korf you can only defend the same gender, and unfortunately number 15 went to defend Jess there. So that was a pen for them.
As Lord has it on the right hand side to Kalman. Johnson now back to the centre, assessing her options here. Jenna Kalman. Or to the right to Noah Lord, and
unlucky just out of his hands.
Falls out of his hands, and possession will change.
Oh, nice from Barney there. Some tight marking. Lovely run from Jess there. You could see again that feed really being utilised. That was a bit of a messy shot from Harrison, number 10 there. I think sometimes, nice little blam from Joe there, number 91. Got it off the sidelines, and luckily...
That's the second time the ball's just fallen out of Noah Lord's hands there. This time,
yeah, so much of Korf is just the ball kind of hits the Korf and rolls off and then hits someone's head, and then you catch it and you have an opportunity from that. Yeah. It's a bit of a scramble sometimes.
So a shot comes in from deep.
Lovely shot there from, I think that was Joe, number 91, for Lancs there.
Getting
Score
4-0 in the lead early on here.
Yeah, 4-0 for Lancs.
Lucas on the left now.
Trying to work it round for York. Unlucky. So that was some travelling from Chapman there. A pass over to Lancaster again. You can see there, getting into that nice feed position again. You saw Tom, number 21. Lovely run there from Tom. That was a really textbook play there. Charlotte, number 20, was in a good feed position, and Tom just ran past his defender there.
Your defence seems to be a little bit more tight, just like Lancaster are doing here now.
Yeah, you can really see the difference in the defending style, I think. Lancaster have really, sticking to their players, arms up. You can see Louise in number 12, arm up all the time. Jess, number 14, arms up all the time. They are not letting that run get in.
It's an excellent interception from Martinez there, who broke his finger the first time he ever played Korf.
Korf is a very finger-breaking sport. It's non-contact, and you'd think there'd be less injuries, but actually, we've had a few broken fingers ourselves.
You?
No, thankfully not me.
Not yet.
There's not really much you can do about a broken finger. You just kind of got to get on with it. York possession, and Barney, lovely from them. Another step back from Tom, another shot.
Just too heavy.
And Barney got that rebound. They're so tall, and they're really using that to their advantage. You can see Barney and Tom doing a little manoeuvre called running the block, which means that Barney has got that really good rebound there, and they've got the ball there in that feed. You see the girls again trying for that run. Charlotte's taken another long shot. She's doing well with those long shots today. Nice from Tom. And Barney's going out, trying to get that run. Lovely shot from Barney there. Number 26 for Lancaster.
6-0, I believe, to Lancaster
yes.
now.
I think so indeed.
I think this no shot clock for Lancaster is actually helping them. They're taking their time.
Yeah, that's the big difference, isn't it? Is that I think with shot clocks, you do think you've got more time. In a shot clock, you've got 25 seconds, and if it doesn't hit the Korf or change possession, it resets. And so I think if you don't have a shot clock, it really gives you that time to work it around the post.
I thought maybe, I presume Lancaster were used to playing with a shot clock, York not so much. Maybe that, I thought maybe could have given York an advantage, but not in this early opening period.
Yeah, exactly. And I think as well, we were chatting earlier about how this is a really, really important game for Lancaster, even though Korf is just a lovely run from Jess there, unlucky. Korf is just an exhibition event, so it's not getting any points. It's one of the niche sports we've got at Roses. But it's a really important game for everyone here. Lovely from Jess there.
To make it 7-0.
And that is a timeout from York, captain there.
What would they be saying that York had 7-0 down quite early on? Not exactly how they want to start this game.
Maybe find that space a little bit more, work it round, make sure you're taking those opportunities to shoot when you have them. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a really important game for Lancs because every single person on this team, apart from Neve, number 18, and Sam Clark, number 64, this is their final year of university. They are leaving university after this year. They're graduating, and so it's a really, really big thing for each of them. It's their final game all playing together. They are all of They were all of Lancaster's first team, apart from Sam Clark, number 64. So they are very, very, very strong, and you can see that here in the lead that they've got.
Was this the team that came 11th in the championship, in your home championship?
Yes. So Lancaster, this first team, a lot of these players, they went to championships for the first time in 8 years this year, which is fantastic, and they came 11th overall, which is a really, really massive achievement for them. Really, really big. And especially a really, really big game for Lancaster number 91, Joe Price. He has been at Lancaster University playing Korfball for over 8 years now.
He is.
And he's a massive, massive asset to the team. You can see here he's really finding that space. He's a really quick player. You can see he just ran into space there really, really quickly. Lovely shot from Harrison there, number 10. Goal in for Lancaster.
To make it 8-0. Why has he been here 8 years? He just failed.
He's did his PhD.
That makes more sense.
So he's been working on it for a really long time. But he's just been such an asset to the club. So this is really big for him. I was chatting to him yesterday. He was saying it's really close from York there. I'm not sure the York girl who took that. Really fantastic. She's going to try for the run. Unlucky. Ooh. That was a tried for a switch from Lancaster there with number 12 and 14.
Anna Lucas, the captain, the first York's penalty of the day.
Lucky there from York, but good try. A missed pen from York there, back over to the Lancaster attacking side. But yeah, Joe Price, number 91, he's had over 1,000 assists for Lancaster Corf. I don't know, he's maybe got a very big spreadsheet. Lovely run from Rachel there. Number 83 for Lancaster. That makes it 9-0. Thank you very much for keeping track of the numbers.
Martinez will get us back on the way.
I will do the
York.
yapping, you can do the numbers.
Did do maths A-level.
So you can see York here are trying to find that space. So at the minute, they've got that nice feed. And now they need to find that space. That wasn't quite defended by number 10, Harrison. His arms were not quite up enough. We've got that feed again. York just need to find that space. At the minute, they're just struggling a little bit. Back to the Lancaster attacking side. Yeah, they got a bit congested, I think, there as well.
Really good press from Lancaster.
Really good. So you can see here they're doing a bit of a 2-2 manoeuvre where you've got 2 in at the post. Oh, unlucky from Rachel there. And lovely recover. Oh,
that was travel.
Never mind, I was going to say lovely recover, but too many steps from Tom there, number 21.
No, Lord will get us back underway.
Lovely, well done, York possession. But yeah, they were doing a little 2-2 manoeuvre, which is where 2 people are under the post, 2 people are out of the post. And if you've got 2 people under the post, it means you've got 1 in feed and 1 in rebound. And I think that is
another York penalty
for York.
Try and get their first.
This is a free pass,
actually. Oh, apologies.
I've been playing golf for 2 years, still struggle between the difference between them.
And Lucas with the shot.
Take the shot there because Louise, number 12, is not allowed to mark her during a free pass. So she has to run very quickly out from under the post. But she missed it that time, unfortunately.
James Martinez just tried to keep it in. To that half, not quite managed it. You've seen this referee, you've had him before?
Yes, this referee is fantastic. He was the referee that refed the final for Champs. Lovely shot from Charlotte there. Number 20 for Lancaster, just missed. Yeah, the ref is fantastic. He was the ref. Lovely Tom. Tom for
10-0
Lancaster, number 21.
So we will swap ends
Switching sides yet again. Yeah, he refed the finals of Champs this year, which was fantastic. And Nottingham ended up winning that this year. It was a fantastic game.
I did watch that game, actually.
Yeah. Over in Lancaster. It was really, really good. Lancaster back in possession. Nice slow passes because there's some pressure from York there.
Yes. Sam, grab him. Grab him.
Lovely.
I'm trying to get this shot away. No options just yet.
Jess Johnson taking that long shot, number 14. Jess is a really, really strong player. She is simultaneously really good at those long shots that she's just taken there. And she's also very, very speedy on her feet. I mark her sometimes in training and it's an absolute nightmare because she just will run past you and also just throw the ball right over your head. And you saw that just there.
York
has found a little bit more space here. They've got that 2-2 going on that I was talking about earlier. Callahan and number 14 are out. She could take that shot. It's a little bit risky from that far away. Trying to find that space again. Charlotte, number 20, is marking really, really tight.
This is the benefit of not having a shot clock. York can just take their time.
Yeah, exactly. With a shot clock, this was, a shot clock is 25 seconds. It probably would have gone off around now or maybe in the next 5 seconds. So York can really take their time with it. And you can see that there. They did manage to find that space and unfortunately just didn't have that rebound in place. So Tom Cook, number 21 for Lancaster, was able to get that rebound, get it back over to the Lancaster attacking side. Oh, I thought Jess was going to take that. Oh, she is, I was going to say.
Oh, and the course needs to move there.
Bit of drama.
Got the first touch.
The Korf was, it's against the rules to interfere with the Korf during play, so I think there was just an accident where the player just knocked into it there.
That'll be
Jess Johnson for Lancaster, number 14 taking this pen. Unlucky for Jess, but she got another chance there. Oh, it was defended. It was really good. That York player just ran in, got there just in time. To be defended in Korf, you have to be facing the player, you have to be within arm's length, and you have to be between them and the Korf. That was lovely from Tom Cook there. Really tight defending, and the York player just slipped out of his hands, and Tom Cook just snatched it up. Like I said, so many plays in Korf. Unlucky from Jess there, another shot. So many plays in Korf just come from someone else just fumbling the ball and you just kind of committing to it and grabbing it. penalty for Lancaster there. The York player just went into the back of Harrison, number 10. Harrison's got that advantage of being so tall. They can just kind of like pop it in just like that.
Just pushes
really
it
easy.
in.
And one hand as well. It's always very impressive.
No need for that. That's 11-0, I believe, to Lancaster. Is there another timeout?
Another timeout. I'm going to...
Okay.
I think the score is 11-0.
I believe so. Well, Lancaster are winning. We can say that for sure. You were there last year.
Yes.
44 to Lancaster.
I was there last year.
Is this similar how it started last year?
Yes, it was very similar. I think, actually, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. But I think York did get a few early goals in last year. And it looked, it was 40-4 to Lancaster. So it did look like, even right at the start, it kind of looked like it would be an even match. And then Lancaster just
ran away with it.
They did run away with it. And it seems like we're having a similar trend this year. But it's, as I said, Lancaster is such an experienced squad. I think together, I was doing some little quick maths last night. I think together they have got like over 50, 60 years of experience between them.
Wow.
And I think in York that we've got a couple of first years, a couple of second years.
I mean, we have a couple of staff who it seems like are just playing maybe to fill numbers, as we were told earlier.
But yeah, it's I think. She needs to watch her foot there. There we go. That was nice from the ref there to tell her to watch her foot, because that would have been a turnover if she'd taken it from there. Trying to find that space again. I think York is just struggling with that space. They just need to find that rhythm a little bit more. And what we'd say is they probably need to figure out a 4-0, which is just where you have nobody under the post and you're just moving in and out of the post. All four of you in the division, finding some space. Lovely back over to Lancaster. We've got a bit of a change in personnel. We've got Dan Mills. That was a lovely switch from York just there. Jess is going to try and take that run again, but too tight of a mark. Nice shot from Dan Mills there. Kind of a medium length shot. And that is
12-0.
Thank you.
12-0 now.
Thank you very much.
One-sided affair so far, to say the least. Lucas on the left-hand side. Just one goal for York would be nice, I think.
Yeah, that'd be very good. I think that would be bring their spirits up a little bit as well. I think as soon as that first shot drops for your team, you do just feel a little bit better. You do start to feel like, oh, I know how to play the sport. It's all good. We can do it again. If we've done it once, we can do it again. Lucas is very far out. She could try and take a step back. Oh, lovely switch from the Lancaster girls there, Jess and Louise. And Jess intercepts it, number 14. Jess has got a busy weekend. She's doing Frisbee as well. Lancaster attacking.
Another
shot from Tom. Lovely. Rachel just popped it up right there to Barney in feed. Oh, Barney is still in feed. Rachel's going to take that shot again. What's really good about Lancaster is you can see that they're just recycling so many of their shots. They shoot, they get the rebound, they reset. So Charlotte's going to go back into feed there. Oh, never mind. Barney took that shot. And lovely rebound there for number 64. I think that is Lucas. Well done, Lucas.
Well done. The captain.
Oh, captain.
Captain of York, yeah.
Sick. Harrison doing very tight defending, number 10. Really tight defending there.
Puts it to Chapman here. As Martinez, away from the Korf, is being marked tightly though.
Oh. Ooh. That was a call from the ref there, pushing. You could see that Dan Mills, number 92, was impeded in his movement by one of the York male players there, unfortunately.
The word impeded, though.
Yeah. Good long shot from Tom there. Again, it's just recycling. You can see Barney's there in the feed. Tom's going to take this shot. And if it misses, there's always a Lancaster player just there. I think that's what is working so well about their strategy, apart from the odd fumble.
I think York just need to be a bit quicker with getting to those second balls.
Yeah,
get again.
It's just fighting for it as well. It's just if the ball's come in your direction, make sure you're communicating it. Because in Korf, it's a funny one because you quite often, I think I was going to say that's a penalty there. Unfortunately, 64 Lucas just went into his back a little bit.
Just before then, it came to Johnson, she had her back to the ball.
Yeah.
Just need to be a bit more alert.
Lovely shot from there. Unlucky Tom, number 21, but he's going to take another one. Again, they're just recycling. Tom's going to take it again. Lovely.
Oh, there we go.
That was another goal for Lancaster there from 21, number Tom Cook.
I don't think either side scored from a penalty yet.
in
No.
all honesty, when a goal happens, I'm like, yeah, cool, done.
You're
I'm not sure.
too.
Yeah, I think the penalties have been a little bit unlucky this morning from both sides. I think sometimes they just don't drop.
Yeah.
It's a funny. I think there's a lot more pressure on a pen than there is on anything else.
I've
I definitely get in my head about them. As soon as I'm in a penalty position, I just panic, lose my mind a bit. That was unlucky. Jess tried to fight. Number 14 for Lancaster tried to fight for the ball there, but just was a bit too much in the way with her arms. Number 76, Louise, moved a little bit too early there.
Another free
As soon
pass.
as that ball moves, Louise can go and defend. That was so unlucky from
excellent chance.
Lucas, number 27 there. It was a really good shot. It just went a little bit too far over.
Coming
I think
forward now.
What's really interesting about Korf as well is that, another long shot for Charlotte. She's taken them really lows today. Another for Rachel. Another shot in for Lancaster and another switch.
And a 14-0.
But yeah, interesting in Korf. It's different from other sports because you can... possession back to Lancaster again into the attacking half. Yeah, you can attack all the way around the Korf, which I really enjoy. In netball, basketball, it's a bit different. You've kind of just got in front of the net to play with, but in Korf you get to play all the way around, which I think makes it so dynamic. And you can see here that Lancs have got a really nice form going on. Harrison's going to take that. Missed there, but a really, really nice rebound there from number 27 for York. Back in York's possession, over in the York attacking half. They've got to just find this rhythm, I think, and really fight for that ball because Lancaster are so hard on the pressure. Really good long shot there. Unfortunately, was a bit short, but really good try there because she had the space for that. Oh, lovely from Dan there. Just, again, a little bit too short on the end. York possession.
They take it long to
Very
Callahan.
efficient pass that was. It was nearly half the court.
Noah Lord on the right-hand side. Back to Johnson. Looks for a shot, won't take it. To Lucas from deep. Just off the goal.
Barney stumbling a little bit with the ball there. Looking for those easy passes. I think it's easy to hesitate when you've got a shot clock, and I think the Lancaster, this is their first team and their Roses squad, and they're used to playing with a shot clock. So I think they kind of put a lot more pressure on themselves to do things quickly. But actually they've got all the time in the world. If you're not familiar with the rules of Korf, it's not like netball where it's very, very strict, where you can only hold the ball for 3 seconds. In Korf, you can hold the ball for as long as you want. The only time you'll ever get called out on it is if you are deliberately time wasting. If you're very far in the lead and you're holding the ball, just to kind of time waste, just to let the time pass, you will get called on that.
I don't see why that's a problem. It's part of the game. Let them do it. I don't see Lancaster doing that today. I mean, 14 to the good already.
I think, yeah.
I don't think there's any need to.
This for them is just a really, really nice final match. That was lovely. I think that was going to be a pen there, but because Lancaster had the advantage anyway and Harrison, number 10, got it in there, it was all fine. But yeah, Lancaster are really, really just enjoying this last match. A lot of them have played together for 3-4 years. And it shows. That's why they're such a strong team, because they've played together for so long. And they've got so much experience. Another lovely long shot from Dan Mills there, number 12. Score is
16-0.
Thank you.
16.
Once again, you do the numbers.
I'd say probably about just under 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes to the half-time mark.
Yeah.
I think-ish.
So sometimes, regular Korf game is half an hour and then a 5-minute half time and then another half hour. So yeah, we've done about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Exactly. Dan with the ball again. Dan's been practicing his shots, his different types of shots this last few weeks. Oh, fantastic from number 20, Charlotte for Lancaster there. That was a really nice run. Textbook run. She just got past a defender really, really well, really cleanly. But yeah, Dan Mills has been practicing his shots.
It's clearly working.
Exactly. He's got that. He's got really, really good, strong two-handed shot. He's been practicing his one-handed shot. He is, again, same as Jess I was saying earlier, is just a fantastic player because he can take those long shots, he can take those runners. Unlucky from Tom Mills. That was great. He recycled his own shot. But unfortunately, really fantastic. Lucas, number 64, did a switch and defended him.
Lucas to Martinez on the right-hand side. Back to Lucas.
Yeah.
Loses it, but regains possession. Tries to find
Lovely
Martinez.
interception from Dan Mills there. Really, really nice. We've got quite a few basketballers and netballers on Lancaster's team. I think you can really tell. Another goal
couldn't quite
for
make out
Lancaster
who got
there.
that one
Number
in.
20 for Charlotte. Charlotte
18
first.
now.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Sounds like a job interview, but there's a lot of transferable skills from netball and basketball. It's funny when you watch them play. You can really tell who comes from netball and who comes from basketball. Louise, number 76, who's just gone into feed just now. Oh, unlucky from Jess there. But Louise, number 76 for Lancaster, she also plays netball. She's only been playing for 8 months. She only joined Lancs Korfball in October. And you can already see, like, it's that movement and it's that space awareness. Another goal there for Lancaster. Number 10, Harrison Stewart there.
Big guy, huge.
Yeah. What are we on now? What's the score?
19.
Thank you.
19-0. Referee nearly just gets in the way there.
Just Lancaster possession again and again and again. They just keep grabbing that ball from York as much as they try. That was a lovely cutting of the feed there.
From Lucas. Martinez goes.
And McCann, yeah. So you can see McCann again gets that rebound. You saw there, he just kind of popped his arm round, I think it was Harrison he was marking, number 10. And he just managed to get that ball, pop it out of feed. Unlucky there from number 14 for York. Just slipped out of his hands and Tom Cook just grabbed it, number 21. He's done that a few times. He's always watching for that ball. I always say that. Oh, lovely there from number 18 from York. You can see that it's really important to keep your arms up in Korf because he just had his arms up. He wasn't even expecting the ball, and the ball just kind of plopped into his hands. Oh, good try for a run from Dan Mills there, 92. Jess taking that long shot. That's easy shot for Jess. That is just in her range. Although I think Jess's range is just everywhere on court.
Wow, I lost for words about how good Lancaster are here. 20-0.
Well, it's like I said, they've got so much experience. York are, regardless of what the score is, York are holding their own against them. Lancaster are the 11th best team in the country. And there's a reason you can see that. Lovely switch again from the boys. You can see it's just those little things like the switching and just the marking is really, really strong. You saw Harrison there, number 10. Number 18 was trying to get that feed, and Harrison was trying to get in front of him there. Back to Lancaster attack. Charlotte Firth taking another long shot, and then Rachel, lovely from number 83, Rachel Norgate. Fun fact about Rachel Norgate, I love this fact, is that she has a lifetime National Trust membership.
Oh, interesting.
And it makes me laugh every time I hear about it.
Is it hers or her parents?
It's hers.
Wow.
I think she got it for her birthday one year.
Yeah,
what a good
sweet.
present.
That's a great present.
Genuinely so good.
Mum and Dad, if you listen,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah, they really pulled out with that one. You can see that Korf is a funny sport. You can see that Lancaster, you can hear that Lancaster are communicating with each other where the ball is, because Korf is a funny sport in that. Nice from Harrison there. Lovely holding onto the ball from number 17.
McCann does
but
really
Korf
well.
is such a funny sport sometimes because it's you can't actually see where the ball is because your back is to the post.
Yeah!
Lovely first goal from York there. That must feel so good for number 27.
Anna Lucas, the captain, with York's first goal.
Well done for York there. Really, really pleased. It's really, really nice to see them
That will do them a world
get
of good.
that point. And you can hear the cheers. Another
That
goal
doesn't
in
matter,
for,
no one
Another
cares.
goal in for Lancaster.
22-1 for Lancaster, I believe.
It's a really nice atmosphere here. It's genuinely lovely. You can see that there, Johnson, number 23 for York, felt that confidence and took that shot from a lot further away. And I think
Like to see
hopefully
it.
if York gets those shots in a bit more, they will start to drop more and they will just get that confidence.
You'd hope so.
Unlucky off the side there. I think it came off a Lancs player. Back into York attack. It looks like Johnson, number 23, is calling for the ball there.
Won't receive it. Still with Callahan. Does receive it now. Back to Callahan.
Another
Long shot.
taken.
Oh, just off the core.
I think that's really, really good from York. I think that goal gave them that confidence, and I think you can see they've already started taking those shots a bit more. And I think it is that thing of when they've not got the shot clock, they do think, oh, I've got lots and lots of time. But actually, sometimes it's better just to whip it round, throw one up. If you've got the space, Jess is looking for the long shot. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Another goal for Lancaster there from Jess Johnson, number 14. I do not know how many she's got in, but I feel like it's at least 5.
Someone's counting, surely.
I need to start a tally. I need to start that. We got a lot of sporty Korfers as well from Lancaster. Harrison, number 10, marking the ball there. He plays lacrosse. Louise, marking the ball there, as I've already said, plays netball. Jess, marking the ball there, number 14. She plays ultimate frisbee.
Oh, that's going on right now.
We've got some really talented Korfers. They are so busy. I don't know how they do it. But I think as well it's that thing of another long shot there. Just missed from York. It's that thing of you can see how they play so well together because they've got all those skills from both Korf and from their other, their other sports that they do. And Louise, number 76, also crochets. Another fun fact.
Oh,
I'm not sure how much that helps with Korf, but it is a fun fact.
Relax them maybe on the bus here.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was defended
shot.
there. Yeah, really, really lovely from, I think that was number 14 for York.
Noah Lord.
That is Noah Lord. And Noah Lord played last year in Roses, but not in Korf. Although it didn't say for what sport.
That's
but
a shame. I'd love to know.
You can see you've got a few Korfers who do lots of different sports.
Unless it was Pokemon.
Oh, unless it's Pokemon or
not really
tabletop games.
Yeah, quiz, debating.
Which I found out this year is a thing.
Yeah, can't say I agree. Shouldn't really be in races, but oh well.
Oh, unlucky from the York boys there. Harrison, number 10, ready for that rebound again. Again, Lancaster's got so many tall and bouncy people. They are just, oh, wow, fantastic shot from Barney, number 26 for Lancaster there.
24-1?
24-1. We'll go for that.
We'll go for that. Hopefully it says in the top left of your screen.
It's in that ballpark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ballpark, because it's ball.
Ah, good. Korf Park.
And you still say, you still say ballpark even when the, goodness,
that wasn't malicious there, it seems.
I think it was just an accident there from Louise.
Goes down.
Anna Lucas, captain there, I think just went over Louise's foot, 76. Again, Korf is not a contact sport, but you do tend to
be aggressive.
Yeah, you do tend to get your limbs all tangled up sometimes when people are trying to get that ball under the post especially. Lovely. And that is half time for our Korf game here. You can probably hear the
got
horns.
a bazooka in.
I know.
That's lovely. So I was in the basketball the other day and those kept going off. I thought it was like some shot clock thing. I was really confused.
I know, it's quite confusing. I'm quite glad we've not got a shot clock. It might be
tell
quite
you what,
confusing.
if that person with the bazooka just gets a 25-second timer on their phone, we can get one.
Easy peasy. Shot clocks cost like £1,200. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Anyway, on the game, it's been really, really, really good so far. As we were saying at the start, Lancaster are just an incredibly strong team. They are Lancaster's first team minus Johnny Dowse. He is missing.
Where
because
is he today?
He is doing his exams this week.
So
Johnny has been
There's
playing.
a bank holiday tomorrow. You got time to
I know. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But we are right in the middle of exam season, so understandably.
Someone doesn't care about golf.
But the team from Lancaster Day did just ask to give him a shout out because he's been such a big part of the team this year. It's a shame he can't be here. He has been replaced by Sam Clark, number 64.
Would have Sam been in the competition next to last weekend?
So yes, Sam played with the twos. He is actually Lancaster's chair.
Oh, wow.
He is involved in pretty much everything Korf. His life is just Korf. I don't know how he does it. It's genuinely mental. Sam Clark, number 64. I don't think he's been on yet, but he is also an asset to this team too because he's so, again, you've got Harrison, number 10, you've got Barney, number 26, you've got Joe Price, number 91, all very tall men and they're all very jumpy men, so they are really, really good to have on the team. You know, they can just get those rebounds every single day of the week. But yeah, really strong start from Lancaster. And as I said earlier, their last
Last game together.
Last hurrah, as you were.
A few tears at the
Oh,
final.
absolutely,
From you
absolutely.
or?
Not from me. I'm
Not
staying
from
another
you.
year.
Okay, that's good to see.
But you know, they have a lot of them have literally played together for 3-4 years.
Or 8 years for the case of.
8 years for Joe. Yeah, Joe.
Surely he's a bit sick of it by now.
He sent me a big long list of facts about himself, and it's insane. He's had a rough year for injuries as well. He broke his ribs before books. Unfortunately,
was that in Korf?
Yeah, in Korf. So
What?
number 92, Dan Mills had a bit of a. I was going to say altercation. It sounds like they fought. I think there was just a bit of a scuffle on court, and then Joe ended up with
that's
broken
not
ribs.
what I heard. I've heard there's trouble in the Lancaster camp.
Yeah, pass it on. But thankfully he's healed now. He broke his finger. He tore his hamstring.
Oh,
number 91,
oh.
Joe. So he's had a rough season, but he's
Poor guy.
doing good now. I'm really glad he's back on form because, as I said, you know, he's had such a long time in the Ligers, and it's a nice end for him this game. He's done every exec role apart from social sec, which is absolutely mental. It is going to be a real loss, I think, not just Joe, but every one of these players for Lancaster is going to be such a big loss because they are just, A, they're just very, very strong Lancaster players, and B, they're just, you know, nice group of
people. I think
people.
Lancaster made a sub. Is that 64 from the twos?
Yes, so we got number 64 on, Sam Clark. He is, as I was saying, he's our chair.
Was this Spears' ones debut?
It is,
Wow.
I think he's maybe played in a few league games, but in general, again, Sam, you'll see it, most likely. Sam will pluck the ball out of the air. He's so tall. He makes it look easy, but you know the reason it looks easy is because he works hard on it. And we've also got number 18, Neve. That was a really lovely try for a run from Neve there. Neve is in her second year. She is staying next year. She's one of the only players on this court that is staying next year, which is fantastic.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance next year. Yeah.
Yeah,
We can hope.
This time next year. Well, hopefully I'll be on court next year.
Oh, well, maybe.
For Lancs.
Maybe I'll be on court.
I know. Do you know? Anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Neve again is number 18. She's a netball player as well, and she was in the first team in her first year as well, same as. Really unlucky.
Just
Anna Lucas trying to
off
get
the
that
rim.
shot in again. But same as Louise Saul Braddock, number 76. They were recruited almost immediately as soon as they joined Korfball because they've just got those skills. I think it's probably from netball. Lancaster in possession again, trying to get it out. Some nice, easy passes there.
That was a good attack
really,
from York.
really nice. We've got Neve, number 18 with the ball. Lovely there from Neve. Neve was our vice chair this year, Lancaster's vice chair. We've got a lot of exec on this court for Lancaster.
Oh, have you had your re-elections yet?
We have
you
indeed.
get anything?
I am Women's Plus Welfare, Wellbeing and Charities Officer.
Oh, no, it's a shot from deep. I think the score is 24-1 to Lancaster.
To Lancaster. And you can see that in Korf. Every 2 goals, the attacking and defending swap sides. And now Lancaster are shooting this way, where they've got the ball. I was going to say again to the left, but it depends which.
Well, the camera here is to
the
the
camera's
left.
there, you're
so
right. Oh my
Will be
goodness.
to the left, I'd
Got the
imagine.
camera.
I'll send it right
Movie
back.
magic. It's amazing.
Do you prefer attacking? Oh, wow.
Again from Jess Johnson, number 14. She has to be happy with this performance. Like she's got so many in.
You made it look really easy. She just doesn't
I feel
even
like a
seem
I
phased.
feel like a real commentator when I say she has to be happy with this performance. But she does, like truly, she, you know, when her long shots drop, they just drop and drop and drop. So
Just nearly with the ball from deep.
oh,
Just
really
too
unlucky
heavy.
there from number 64, Lucas. He just tried for that long shot, was just a bit too far.
Lancaster will come forward yet again.
Lovely.
A really good
That was good.
interception.
Oh, lovely from Sam Clark there, number 64. Just, again, as I said, you see him. He just plucks that ball out of the air. He's just got the tallness and the bounce. Louise is going to take a long shot there. And Dan, number 92, is there for the rebound. Jess Johnson there with the rebound. And Jess Johnson now in feed. Dan Mills is going to go into that rebound while Sam Clark takes that long shot, just misses. But again, this is just Lancaster recycling. You saw They had maybe 10 shot opportunities in that when the ball was in that half, just because they are recycling, they are resetting every single time.
It's Neely now in deep for York. Move to the left, back to Neely. Will look to get a shot away. Doesn't manage it to Lucas, who does, and it's just over.
Lovely rebound there from number 18, Neve Macaulay. Lovely. Unlucky there. Sam number 64 tried to take that run. Unfortunate for them. That's a really, really strong feed that Jess has got for that long shot from Louise. And again, they're just recycling. Louise takes the shot. Dan gets the rebound. Louise is probably going to take another shot here. She's going to find that space. They've got Sam Clark, number 64, in rebound, which is very, very good. He's, there we go. Again.
Yeah, again.
Grabbed out of the air.
I mean, he's been marked by an equally tall. Can't quite make out who that is for York, but it doesn't seem bothered.
No, it's because, Sam's got that extra bounce in him. And nice from Dan Mills there. Just finding that intercept. And Louise saw Braddock. Oh, really close. It's difficult to tell with the angles, but she
I
just
thought that was
missed
it
there. Yeah. Defended there. Number 18, well done. That's James Martinez there. Defending Sam Clark, which is very impressive. Unlucky pass there, but still kept on by York. Well done, well handled. Into feed. You can see Neve, number 18's got her arm up so that number 4, Joanna Rimmer, can't take that shot. Passing it back into Lancaster attack. Lovely. Well done. Lovely feed from Dan there. And Louise, a shot in for Louise for Lancaster, number 76. Louise saw Braddock, well done.
Those swap sizes, 25-1. No, not the time, the score. Yeah. Probably not a great sign if the score could also be a time. Lancaster, really good interception there. We'll try to come forward again, and they do, unsurprisingly.
Lovely, setting up for that 2-2 movement again. Oh, lovely from York there. Can't work out her number, has the ball now. Lovely defending there. If you've never played Korf before, the defending rule is you can't shoot if you're being defended, which means that your arm you have to be within arm's length, you have to be facing your person, you have to be in between the post and them.
The first time I watched Korf, I was very confused. I said, why is that not counted? It went in.
It's a funny rule. You think, but surely you just stay on your player and then that's fine, and it's all easy. But nice shot from Joe Price there, 91. Another goal for Lancaster.
Intrigued how they came up with that rule.
Yeah, yeah.
Seems needless.
It's a game from the Netherlands from 1902.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
And if you're interested in dimensions, I'm not sure what niche audience is interested in that, but the Korf is 11.5 feet tall, so it is pretty tall. It's quite daunting, but I also think it is what makes Korf quite interesting and different. And and lucky for Anna Lucas is really trying to take those shots and trying to get those opportunities for York. She's doing very well. And we're in a feed position again. Chapman has the ball, number 46, but Louise for Lancaster is marking very tight. But yeah, I think the Korf and the rules just make it so much more interesting. I think we see quite a lot. Unlucky for Louise there from Lancaster. A penalty for Anna Lucas from York. Really careful. Unlucky there. Penalties are a lot of pressure, especially, when you're York, you've only got one, you want to get it up to 2. Lovely. Again, just recycling. Lovely movement from Tom there. It was very close to being defended from number 64, Lucas, but he just was not quite in between the Korf and Tom there, unfortunately. But he did have his arm up. It's just the positioning. Passing it back, a nice try for a long shot there, but Tom Cook is waiting there in the rebound. Again, quite a bouncy player.
Apologies, just some technical difficulties, making sure we're live.
Good.
We are on YouTube, there we go.
Oh, fantastic. was going to say tune in if you aren't already, but they wouldn't know that if they weren't tuned in, so that doesn't work. But, you know, the idea is there. Nice run from Sam there. Lovely Samuel Clark, chair for Lancaster. He is playing in place of Johnny, who was unfortunately busy with his exams. Oh, straight into feed there from the halfway line. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of push in there. Rachel for Lancaster 8-3, and the York player had a bit of a bash there on court. I think she's maybe bumped her head a little bit. Again, we say it's a non-contact sport. We do have a few bashes and crashes, which, you know, is one way to describe it, I'm sure. Interesting. He only has 4 seconds to pass this ball, I think, or maybe not. Never mind. Not. I think it was not a restart, so they were okay. I think it was just because of an injury. So the only time that you have a time pressure for Korf is when you're doing a restart from the middle or from a free pass. Otherwise, you can just hold the ball as long as you need. Good try for a long shot there, but just went straight over the top. Tom Cook for Lancaster went straight into that York player, unfortunately. She's had a bit of a nasty few moments. She had Rachel smack into her head, and then Tom
penalty for
again, a bash and a crash, as they say. And they is me. I've just made it up, and I've just said that twice.
It's Korf terminology.
But exactly. You
could say it, and people won't know.
Exactly. It's just Dutch. Korf is a Dutch sport, if you are unaware. Oh, and looky there. Good collect from Rachel.
It is Callahan with the shot.
It's hard doing penalties. It was always difficult. I think there's so much more pressure. Oh. And again from Jess Johnson. I'm so in awe of how well she's playing.
She doesn't seem to care. So Jess
is it's infuriating because she's so nonchalant about it. If I get a shot in, if I got one of those shots in, I would scream. And Jess is just like, yeah, easy peasy, you know. She's very impressive. It will be a big loss to the team when she leaves next year.
Speaking of earlier penalties, I did try my luck at having a few.
Oh my goodness.
Down
that ball
in
hit me in the leg.
Got your first touch of the game.
Exciting.
It's much harder than it looks, I must say. With my 3 attempts, I didn't get anywhere near.
To get it in? Yeah, it is tough.
Oh.
It's like I was saying, I think it's a benefit to have something so tall and yellow as freshers, because people are interested and they go, what's that? And it does feel like an achievement when you get it in, because it is so tall. As I said earlier, 11 and a half feet.
I thought it would be easy, but maybe that's just my ego speaking.
A tip that I always say when you're shooting is, this is from number 91, Joe Price. As I said, he's done every role in the exec, and he's been playing for so long that he knows all the tips and tricks. But his little tip and trick that he teaches freshers is shoot like it's the McDonald's M, where it's like nice and big and high and arched. Like, if it's flat, it's probably not going to go in.
Well, clearly that's worked for Lancaster.
Yeah, exactly. And so having Joe on the team, I think an asset just for that McDonald's M. We also have a little acronym in Korf for when we're shooting, which I always enjoy because it's beef. So B
stays on the line with McDonald's.
Exactly. Maybe we've got a sponsorship. Nice shot from Anna Lucas there. I really thought I was going to go in. Really unlucky from her. She's taken a lot of shots though. She's got those opportunities and she's taken them, which is really fantastic. But we say beef, we say balance, we say eyes, we say elbows, and we say follow through.
Shouldn't be beef follow.
Yeah, follow.
Beef. Yeah, it doesn't really work.
That doesn't roll off the tongue, really, does it?
Not quite.
Lovely.
Any budding Korfers at home, there you go. Feel free to use that one.
Just make your own acronym. But I think quite often I struggle with is the follow through. It's that following that McDonald's M again. It's just going up and over. It's almost do a little flick with your hands. I think where York are struggling a little bit is what Anna Lucas is doing there. Is she, as soon as she gets that space, because she's being marked so closely by Jess Johnson, as soon as Anna Lucas gets that space, she is taking that long shot. Nice, another goal from Tom Cook there for Lancaster. But as soon as Anna Lucas gets that space, she's just taking that long shot. And even though they're not dropping for her, they will start dropping, hopefully. And that's really good. If in Korf you can get that opportunity, just take that shot. And I think it is difficult for them because, as you can see, Lancaster are marking really tight there.
I think that's our first subs officer coming on.
Yeah.
Fenella Johnson. Just in feed now.
She's got a strong rebound there. They've got a nice 2-2 kind of starting to make its way. And the ball goes out again. Might be trying to find that movement. Anna Lucas in feed there. What you want is for the men to go out. That's it. That's their 2. And then you've got the 2 girls in. It was just, Anna Lucas was just a little bit far away from the post to be in a really good, strong feed position. Oh, and lucky there. Louise, that's her netball brain coming into training. She just nipped in there for that intercept. Really nice movement from Louise there. I think that is the big difference, I think, here. Lovely from Tom. Oh, I was going to say, it nearly looked like it was going to go in. Nice from Joe Price, and lucky again. I think the difference here is just the switching on from Lancaster. I think it's the recycling of the ball, it's the dynamic movements, it's
how quick they are getting onto those second balls.
Exactly. It's just again and again they are finding that possession, and they're just enjoying this game. I think you can see
they're all playing with smiles.
Exactly, and as I said, final game for so many of them, and they should enjoy it. They've worked very, very hard, and lovely. Another shot for Lancaster there from Rachel, number 83.
Will they all be out in the town tonight to celebrate?
Most likely. What is the score now?
It is. York Lancaster scored, so 31-1.
Yeah.
I've been asked, is that scoreboard correct? Can't be. Or a York 30-1 odds to win. No, that's my dad's.
As you said, hopefully it is in the corner of your screens.
Hopefully it is.
I really should have started a tally, but yeah.
Let me get on this YouTube. If I go live, try not to hear my own voice.
Yeah.
No one wants that.
It is as I said earlier, it's a really nice atmosphere. I'm really very much enjoying the signs from York. I like Get It York.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
I saw one saying Lancaster's an ick. That was good.
I saw that earlier. I don't know where it's gone now, but it did make me laugh.
I think the sports officer was here earlier.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's stormed off and just saw the score. Maybe. You can't blame her.
Oh, they are just like Lancaster are just enjoying this now, which is, again, it is really nice to see. Actually, it's nice to see them, having this nice match where they can all play together for the last time, and just really enjoy it. And really, really impressed by York's resilience as well. They're still going, they're still trying to get those opportunities, and they're setting up the things that they should be setting up. They've got this. Oh, and lucky there.
And knocks over someone's ball. For them.
Going to be dehydrated now.
Yeah.
It was unlucky from Lucas, just a bit of a fumble there. But York are trying to set up these opportunities. It is just unfortunate that Lancaster have just got so much experience.
So quick
into Louise,
forward.
so fast. That's the thing. It's just fast decision making. And that is Louise. We've got two Louises on this division now, which makes it very confusing. Louise Chan, number 12, takes that shot.
It seems just second nature for Lancaster. They don't really have to think. It's probably the main difference. Oh,
that
shot
was unlucky.
Comes in.
Really good try there for York. A shot in, but just missed. I think it was like I was saying earlier. It's that up and over movement that you need, and that shot there was a little bit flat. Louise Chan taking that shot, just missed, but collected by Sam Clark. Perhaps a penalty or maybe a free pass. I'm unsure. It's a free pass. There we go. Been playing for 2 years, still unsure. Louise is going to get defended there. Lovely, Louise.
Oh.
Louise just
that is excellent.
top pass Anna Lucas there. That was a really, really fantastic play.
Really good one too.
It was a really,
Lancaster.
really good exhibition of Korfball, was that from Louise Chan. Really fantastic. She just could not take that shot from a free pass, so she just nipped past Anna Lucas, her defender there.
Did they switch ends there? They didn't.
Switch ends for
just
what?
After that goal.
I don't think so, no.
Which means the score in your top left corner is
so
wrong.
I
believe it's 30-1.
It should be an odd score if they've not swapped.
Yeah, that was
Sam Clark, lovely. Again, another example of Lancaster just recycling. Dan Mills took that shot, missed. It was immediately collected by Sam Clark, and he just popped it right up there. We like to call it placing the baby on the shelf. That's genuinely...
Is that not Lancaster terminology or Dutch terminology?
I think that's just a Korf terminology, or at least, maybe I've not heard it anywhere else, but especially when you take a pen, some of our Korfers, you'll see, some of Lancaster's Korfers, you'll see them just kind of scooping the ball up into the Korf. This is a lovely position from York. They've got a really nice 2-2 going. Unfortunate that it just slipped out of their hands there. But you can see that York are trying to get that 2-2 going, and that 2-2 is 2 in at the post, in feed and in rebound, and 2 out of the post, trying to take those shots. Unlucky there. Anna Lucas with possession of the ball. Louise Chan is just on her really tightly. Nice defending there from Sam Clark. A shot goes up by York. Lovely collect there by James Martinez. He's got his work cut out for him. He's being marked by Sam Clark, and Sam's obviously got the height difference on him, the height advantage. And you can see there Sam Clark, number 64, is cutting that feed, which is really fantastic. Means York doesn't get that opportunity under the post. See, Sam's got his hand in front of him. Nice Louise Chan there. Anna Lucas is trying to get past her. Louise is just marking so tight. Really strong player, Louise. Again, another sporty Korfer. She also plays badminton.
Badminton?
She's playing.
I don't know what transferable skills you can get from badminton.
I think genuinely with Louise, I always say it's fast feet with Louise. She's always where you need her. I think I really, really enjoy playing with number 12 Louise, because she just genuinely is always where you need her to be. She's always, as soon as you look to a space and go, oh, I wish someone was there, Louise is just there, like as if by magic. And I think that is, partly probably to do with her badminton, because she's just got that fast feet. She's got those reactions. And you can see it here when she's marking Anna Lucas. She's just so switched on. And Louise Saul-Braddock, number 76 there, collecting that ball, passing it over to the Lancaster attack. Charlotte Firth is going to take that shot. Ooh, very close was that one.
I thought that was him.
It is hard to tell sometimes. Nice from Neve there. I think that was a defended lovely from the York girls. In Korf, if you don't know, you can only defend same gendered marking. So even though you can intercept, if it's not going to the same gender, you have to be careful with your... Charlotte's going to take it right from there, I think. Oh, unlucky for Charlotte Firth there. But Jo Price passed that right into a really good spot. York's defender was just turned off there, and Charlotte took that opportunity. York back in possession. Finding that space, I think, is the difficulty for York here. I think Anna Lucas is going to take that shot again. Oh, so unlucky from Anna Lucas.
For a second of the game.
She has just tried so many shots. She's been doing very, very well. I think really, really, you can tell why she's the captain of this team. You can tell, she's
the leading light in this team.
She is really leading it, and she's finding those spaces and those opportunities.
I just try to find Martinez.
Over that was there. You can hear Lancaster as well. It's just the communication. Louise Chan there is saying top, which means that the ball is at the top. Because in Korf, as I said earlier, you have your back to the ball a lot of the time because you're defending, and so you just have to shout like ball here. My favourite is party ball.
What's that?
Which is where the ball changes possession and you've got to be ready in attack for it to come across to you. And I tried to look up where it comes from last night, and literally there was nothing. So a mystery. Unlucky there from Anna Lucas. As I said, Louise Chan, really, really good marker there. Again, when you train with her, she's just on you like a hawk. It's very frustrating, but it does make you get better at Korf. Lovely from Neve there. A little bit of a spin on that shot. Neve Macaulay, 78, I think. She's got lovely long hair. I can't actually see. Oh, no, 18, never mind. Got that shot in there. Really well done to Neve. One of the only players on this court that will still be around next year.
Speaking of being around, Anna Lucas has been a leading light for York. I think this will be her final year, 4th year for York.
Yeah, Anna Lucas.
A big miss.
Yeah, exactly. As I said before, she's taken those shots, she's taken those opportunities. She's clearly a little bit more confident with the ball than others. But as he said, she's 4th year biochem, so I think graduating this summer.
Yeah.
So it might have to be a case of Lancaster's been very lucky with their new players. We've had Louise Saul-Braddock, and we've had Neve, and we've had a few new people cycling in and out. So hopefully next year for York, they'll get some freshers in who, see the Korf at Freshers Fair and go, what is that bright yellow thing? I want to try and get some.
McDonald's?
Yeah, exactly. I think we should probably be like, other fast food outlets are available. Lovely from Charlotte there. Number 20, Charlotte Firth, another goal for Lancaster. They are really loving their runners today at Lancaster, I think.
Was that a McDonald's reference to loving it? Or
it actually wasn't. But do you know what? That's the subtle marketing in it. Oh, okay, lovely long shot there from number 15. I think that is Ollie Neely. Again, it was a little bit flat. And it's kind of that planning where you take that shot, but there's nobody to collect. Lancaster here are doing a lovely 4-0, which, again, 4 people out of the post, 0 people in the post. They've set up to a 2-2, and really unlucky. That was just, again, it was a textbook play from Lancaster. They did the 4-0, they set themselves up, found that space, set into the 2-0 and took that shot. It's just so efficient. Was Jenna Callahan taking that shot there for Lancaster? Unlucky, a little bit too flat. Just zipped over the rim. Lovely there from Lucas, number 64. I'm enjoying this from York. They are really finding the opportunities a lot more now, I think. That was a good bit of communication. Oh, ball's coming to Flynn.
Oh, excellent touch
good
from
job
me.
for, yeah,
Straight
really
back to
good. A kick,
Joanna Rimmer.
a kick from the side from Flynn.
Get me in football.
You can see that York are finding a bit more space now, and they're also
wow.
taking those shots. Another goal for Lancaster there from Louise Chan, number 12. Well done, Louise. But you can see that York are taking those shots a little bit more now, which they do need to do. They're running out of time. Try and get a second shot in by the end of the game would be really good.
I think
a little
it's
bit
36-1. So Lancaster
36-1.
should probably just be maybe trying to beat that 40 mark from last year.
Yeah, I think maybe at this point in the game, that's a good goal for them. Sam Clark's going to take that run. Lovely from Sam Clark. Again, place the baby on the shelf. Louise Chan just accidentally slapped Sam Clark in the face when she was high-fiving him. That just makes me giggle. Brilliant York. They're just finding that space a little bit better now, but Sam has just got those, that height and the advantage. He does, again, just plucks it from the air. But it's because he practices a lot, he's so committed. Lancaster's chair, he has to be. Lovely repossession of the ball from York there.
And Lucas has it on the left. Can't find the shot to McCann deep. Back to Lucas now. Martinez in feed, doesn't quite get to him.
Martinez has been enjoying getting into that feed. I think he's got that strong stance as well, but unfortunately he's been marked by Sam Clark, who will just cut that feed.
Yeah,
but when he's got that feed, he's that strength. Again, a strong feed from Neve Macaulay. Strong feed from Charlotte Firth. Barney back to Charlotte Firth. There we go, from Barney Dudkowski there, number 26 for Lancaster. Another shot in. And that means the score is
38-1.
Thanks.
Hopefully that says it on the scoreboard.
38-1 to Lancaster. Oh, and again, Sam Clark just going, boop, that ball is mine. He really takes possession of it.
Bar last year's Roses, what's the biggest scoreline you've seen in Corf?
Ooh.
Is it anywhere near this?
No, I think, unfortunately, just the disparity between Corf teams in
There's
Roses
a reason there's no points up for grabs.
Exactly. And I think I'm hoping that in years to come, good try from Charlotte there, a long shot. I'm hoping that in years to come it becomes a bit more mainstream, but not many people know what Corf is.
Can't say I did for this year.
If I'm having a short conversation and they ask what I'm doing, I just say netball, because it's easier than doing the
It's
whole...
a mix of netball and basketball, I'd say.
That is exactly what we say. We say Dutch, we say...
Dutch, there we go.
Genuinely, we say Dutch, we say netball, basketball.
I guess Corf sounds Dutch.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, Corf is Dutch for basket, so...
Oh, there we go.
That's where it comes from. We don't know where party comes from, no idea where that comes from, but I do know that Corf is Dutch for basket.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was a really good pass there to Martinez.
Andrews.
Just finding that space. It's got that congestion from York. Louise Chan there just said, "I see you, Louise," which basically means I'm looking. I think the York girls might switch in a minute. So, if we need to switch defending, then we can. Some really good communication. Again from Charlotte. That was lovely from
excellent.
Charlotte Firth, number 20 for Lancaster. Another long shot. I think it's unfortunate. I think, to be honest, that the teams are taking a similar amount of shots just at the minute, but just because of Lancaster's experience and Lancaster's confidence.
It'd be lovely to see York get maybe at least one more before the end of the day.
Exactly. But I think just because of Lancaster's confidence, their shots are just dropping. I said earlier in the live stream, Lancaster team, this team's been playing together. This is mainly our first team. Good Louise, good runner there. This is mainly our Lancaster's first team. Louise Saddock-Brawl is maybe going to try. Good try there from Louise Saul-Braddock. Took it from quite a long way away. That might have been a bit out of her range. But yeah, as I said, you can see they're taking the same amount of shots. It's just Lancaster's experience is just doing them really, really well today. Really well. Oh. And Louise, they're all trying to get a run here. They're a bit congested. And you see that movement as well, lovely from Dan Mills.
Finally goes
I wasn't sure about that one. But what you could see is that as soon as Lancaster got congested there. It's, Sam Clark kind of looked at the situation and went, okay, I need to be in rebound. And the girls immediately went out into that 2-2, and it led them to that really good shot from Dan that kind of span around in the court a little bit before it decided that it wanted to go in. Good runners from the boys there. I think that's going to be defended. And Sam just throws over his shoulder. So nonchalant. Lovely from Louise. Lovely switch from Anna Lucas there for York. But unfortunately, I think that is Jen Andrews for York. Did not defend Louise Chan in time.
And Lancaster have beaten that 40 mark from last year. 41-1 now. It's Lancaster.
Oh, nice from Sam Clark again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Neve's going to take that shot. 18, number Neve. Number Neve?
Number Neve.
What's our numbers? I've been talking for a long time.
Nearly done. I'd say about 5-ish minutes to go.
Yeah, 5 more minutes in this game, I think. Been really, really good. I think lovely again from Neve. Neve McCauley, number 18. She's our vice chair this year. Plays netball again. See that on the court again. Sam Clark just in there for the intercept. And Jen Andrews there, one of our SAB officers at York. She's the Union Development Officer.
Oh,
I looked at it last night. She and Fenella, who is I think not on court at the minute, are both SABS officers. So it's quite nice to have some officers on the court.
Done a lot more research than me.
Yeah.
I was on the darts last night. Apologies, guys.
Very important.
Very important sport.
Important coverage.
Yeah. Sounded quite good. Listen back to myself.
See, I couldn't do darts. I can barely keep up with this score, let alone like counting on the go. This is why I do a languages degree and not maths. Nice there from Jen. Anna Lucas just ran behind her and she just waited. That's why you can see that Korf is so good for, you can just take the time with the ball. And I think that's, I'm in the second team for Lancaster, and so much of what our coach tells us is just hold that ball if you're panicking, If there's not a good pass, don't pass it. And
Especially they can do that today with the
absolutely, because there's no shot clock. Yeah. Dan Mills there, you can see he is standing in front of his player, which is an interesting play in Korf, because you want to be in between your player and the Korf. But what Dan Mills is trying to do, you can see it there, is he's trying to cut that feed from Martinez. Because Martinez keeps trying to get that feed. And what you can see, Dan is keeping an eye on it. Number 92, Dan Mills. He's keeping an eye on him. Good switch there from Sam Clark, number 64, and Dan Mills. Another switch back again. Another shot up for Anna Lucas.
Excellent from Sam.
Really, really good attack there from York. It was really, really... they really found the space, I think, that time, and they took the time a little bit with the ball.
Neely puts it to McCann. This right-hand side,
again,
finds Andrews.
Oh, nice from Louise there.
Oh, it's kept in. Now Lucas will go for a shot.
That was
for a
so
second I thought that was going in.
Really, really hope they can find this opportunity to shoot again. Martinez has got really, really good, number 18. He's got some really, really good feeds.
Yeah, he's really getting the position well.
Yeah, James Martinez
his fingers
there.
clearly healed. It's nice to see. Anna Lucas now puts it to McCann.
Working them hard.
Deep
you
on
can
the
see
right.
Louise Chan, number 12, is shouting tight. What that means is that Jen Andrews is tight under the post, and so to just be careful, because they might be taking a shot soon. Because Jen is waiting for that rebound. Neve McCauley again. It was really nice. You can see there Lancaster just does fight for the ball, even if, oh, it was close, yeah.
And there is the full-time whistle. 41-1 the score.
That is bonkers, an absolute bonkers score.
A dominant performance from Lancaster. You can see why they're the best, 11th best team here.
Exactly. They should, and I think as well, York should be very, very proud of themselves. Lancaster is a tough team, and it's like you said, 11th best in the country. They came 11th best in champs this year. It was the first time they've been to champs in 8 years. Wow. They normally play in trophy. So really, really amazing effort there from York. I wrote down in my notes, I wrote that only 3 people from York's team have had Korf Rose's experience. Wow. They've also only got 5 men playing today for York, whereas Lancaster's got 6 and 6. And so York just has less subs, and so those men are going to be a lot more tired than the women.
If there's any Uni of York students listening, Korfball, need players.
Oh, please play Korf. It genuinely, I hope if you've watched and you haven't seen it before, you've enjoyed it. I hope our nonsensical. Well, you were very good. I just kind of yapped, but I hope it made any sort of sense. I think it's difficult to explain the rules and also commentate at the same time.
Yes, definitely.
But I think,
especially the tight angle we have down here. A few of the times it looked like it went in. And
yeah, we are on court side, so I think it's funny. Also, I will just not commentate and just make noises sometimes. I'll be like, oh, and
Oh.
no, they don't know what that means.
That's been a common theme for me this weekend, especially in the darts. Oh.
Yeah, it was. It's a shame that Korf is an exhibition event, but I think that's I think we were talking earlier about it being quite a niche sport, and that's why it is an exhibition event. And I think. Hello. Oh, we're doing some interviews.
Lovely.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Yes. Rachel Norgate here from Lancaster, number 83. She seems very apprehensive, but I'm going to ask her some questions. Hello. So we've been talking a lot today about how. Sorry. Yeah, you take the mic. Okay. We've been talking a lot today about how it's everyone apart from Sam and Neve's last game for Lancaster. How are you feeling about your last game?
I actually thought I'd be a bit more emotional, but
a bit close to your mouth.
sorry, I thought I'd be a bit more emotional, but I feel like maybe it will come to me later. But I mean, I'm just so proud of this team. Like, big shout out to Johnny as well. I don't know if he's watching.
We shouted out. I said we've got to make sure we shout out to Johnny.
Johnny's normally a first team player, but he has an exam tomorrow. Big sad.
On a bank holiday.
I know.
Who did this?
Adrian. Anyway, but no, like I think as a team, like we really wanted to come into this game knowing it was our last one and feel proud of ourselves and put a good show out. And I hope that people feel like we did that. Like the team has like massive smiles on their faces, so I can tell.
Yeah, we were saying like genuinely, you could just tell that you guys enjoy A, Korf, and B, just playing with each other.
Yeah,
and
honestly.
that like it was such a good, nice last game for you to be able to play together.
Yeah, no, I agree. And like we went into this game, Dan and I, Dan's the coach, saying as long as you feel that you're happy with yourself and we're supporting each other, then we've already won. To be honest. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Did you get any goals in?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Everybody on the team scored. That was our ambition.
I'm supposed to know this, but honestly,
no.
the goal goes in and I'm like, yes.
I don't know if it was
Flynn
like.
was in charge of the numbers. I just yapped.
I think it was quite subtle, but at the beginning, so my division was me, Charlotte, Barney, and Tom. Barney hadn't scored, so we made sure that Barney scored.
Like, Barney, take the ball.
Yeah.
You were saying as well, you guys are so strong in general because all of your players can. I was saying this especially about Jess Johnson because she was
she was on
banging
fire.
them in.
Yeah.
I said this about Jess. When her shots drop, they drop, and they were dropping today. And we were saying that everyone on Lank's team is genuinely so good at both the long shots and the runners.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how do you prevent that? You can't.
We're a very well-rounded team. I don't want to brag about our team too much.
And you know, we were saying it is just unfortunate that York just don't have that experience and don't have the strength. And I think it's as well, it's just A, the experience, and it's B, you know, you guys play together every single week. We were talking about how you came 11th in champs this year.
Woo!
So exciting.
Yeah, I hope for the future that York's team sort of develops in a way that they are able to compete in bucks, so this becomes a point-scoring event.
Absolutely, that's what we said. And we said because it's such a niche one, you know, we hope that people watch this and enjoy.
Also the crowd was quite good, I thought, for 9:15 on the Sunday.
I mean, last year it was really big at Lancaster. We had maybe 500 people all dressed up because we had the bleachers and everything. But it's just early on a Sunday, and we said you know, people have been out last night.
So even the people up here were good. So
I think maybe people have been out, had a few minutes to drink, and then gone, what is Korfball? I'm not getting up for that.
Indeed.
But really, really well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm going to go ice my bump now. I got a head
Oh, yes, you did.
I'm going to go get an ice bag, but
I know.
Can you tell?
Is it here? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
On that note, we'll pass over. Please don't get medical attention. Thank you, Rachel.
They seem very happy, and
They do seem
unsurprisingly
very
so.
happy. Yeah, really,
I think
really
we're going to get an
amazing.
interview with a York player here.
Yeah,
Anna
so
Lucas,
that
it
was
seems.
Rachel Norgate. She has been playing for, I think, 4 years. Let me get my notes. Yes, she's been playing for 4 years. She is the captain of the team. Really fantastic captain, again. She's again, I could say this about all of them, but she's so well-rounded. She's got that speed, she's got that presence, she's got the long shots. Hello! We have got Anna Lucas from York and Poppy Ivy. Do you want to, if you give them your mic
Yeah,
and
perfect.
then we'll do that way. Well done. Really, really, really tough game. You did fantastically. And your goal, so good. How do you feel after that absolute marathon?
Very tired, to be honest.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but proud of the team.
Yeah. I think we kept saying from the sidelines, it is just unfortunate that it's an unequal match. We're so grateful that, we're so grateful that York has, come along, played, and just taken it in their stride. This is our first, Lancaster's first team. They've played together for 3-4 years. They've just got that confidence and that cohesion. But you did very, very well.
Yeah, thanks. Because most of this team has only been playing a year.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Absolutely.
Like first game as well, so it's quite good to see the inclusion that happens.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why we love Korf, is that literally it is so beginner friendly. It's like an advertisement now, but I'm sure that you have experienced it as well, where people come along and they've literally never heard of it. And the first session is just throwing, catching. Here's how you pick up a ball. And I think, have you got many people that come from like netball, basketball as well, or?
We've got quite a few that come from that thing, but lots of people mainly have never played any team sports.
Yeah.
So it's their first time actually coming into the club, which is quite good to see them get to do activities and have a bit of fun that way. And
we always say that korfball is like the sport that is for everyone as well. How did you feel after you got that shot in?
Very good. The morale went up.
Yeah, this is the thing. I think it is just when that first shot drops, it's the morale. It's that we got one.
Yeah.
We can be proud of what we've done.
And so many were just not going in.
Yeah, what we were saying, near the end, the amount of shots that were going up for you and for Lancaster were similar. They just weren't dropping on your end. And I think in that second half, if they dropped, you would have been in, double digits at least.
So it's just unfortunate, but we've enjoyed it as a team,
and you've enjoyed being captain this year.
Yeah, well, we kind of mix around captains because we play with York City. Yeah. So we don't actually play as the uni a lot. Yeah. So it's our first time with the cohesion.
Yeah, amazing. Well done. I know you graduating this year?
Yes.
So final game as well. For a lot of the Lancaster team, it's their final game as well. So you can be really, really proud of that. Well done.
Thank you.
Really, really congratulations. Well done.
Thanks. Well done to Lancaster.
Yeah, thank you. We'll pass back over again. Thank you very much.
I believe that's all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining us. It'll be a very quick wrap up. Easy win for Lancaster. That's my final commentary of this whole weekend. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us. Come play korfball. It's good fun.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Bye.